guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Got a fun one. We're doing it. It's time. Part 2. We are completing the Do I Have That Other Book challenge. Now, I did this a while back. It was fun. I did not get it in the time frame that I hoped, but this time we're gonna see how I do. So in this, there's 20 questions total, 20 prompts that I have to find on my shelves. I'll be honest with you, because I'm honest here, and I don't lie to y'all. I've read the first two. I know what the first two of the prompts are, and one of them I did already grab. So we are getting a little bit of a head start. We're being a little kind, you know? But other than that, I don't know the other 18. So this will be fun. This challenge was created by Keeping Tabs and Current Chapter. I will have them both linked down in the description below for you to check them out. Honestly, I also recommend you do this challenge. It's fun. It's gonna be stressful. I'm saying it's fun, but I haven't actually done it yet. But the last challenge was fun, and so I'm gonna be stressed, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Timer is going, and the first prompt is: do you have a book with a fox on the cover or in the plot? Although I do appreciate them including being a part of the plot instead of not being in the cover, because that is helpful. I did remember that I have a special edition of The God and the Gumio, which is a nine-tailed fox. Even says she is a ship-shaping fox, and you can see the little fox guy right there. He's so cute. She's so cute. Oh, so. Haven't read this. I'm excited. This is the Fairy Loot Special Edition. It's the reason I grabbed it prior to filming is because this actually lives on my other shelves in my other room, and so because I was filming in this room, I didn't want to have to run in and out of the room a whole bunch. But yes, here we are. The first one done. And then the second prompt is: do I have a book that was published in the year you were born or within a 3-year radius? Actually, yes. I have a copy of one of my favorite movies, which was a book. First, wow, those pages are white. This is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, and I adore this movie. It's got one of the best soundtracks. It's got such a good cast of characters, as you can see. I really, truly love this book, and this came out in 1999, the year that I was born. What a wonderful time. This is such a beautiful book. If you've seen the movie, you don't really need to read the book. You can if you want to because you're interested, but because he directed the film and or was like a big part of it, reading it is just like watching it. Like, all the same beats happen. Do you have a book with music as a weapon or magic? Yes, actually. Maybe? Yes. Oh, no. Oh, double no. Okay, I was gonna grab the Ballad and the Dagger, because Ballad, he uses magic. He's like a bard. But there's no magic on the cover. Is it on the other cover? Wait. No, it's not on the other cover. Okay, do I? Oh, wait. Music. Does this count? It doesn't say it has to be an instrument. It just says music. Music notes count. And this is technically a part of a cover. And it's on the inside. So even though it's not technically on, like, the outsides, it's on, like, the inside. I'm counting this. Fight me on it. I'm counting this. This is by Daniel Jose Older. Have not read it. Haven't really... Oh my god. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just casually throwing stuff. I'm counting this. Haven't read it. Haven't seen anyone talk about it. That's all I was trying to say. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey. The next one is: do you have a series with mixed match covers? Oh. I don't really have a lot of series. Do we count paperbacks versus hardbacks or no? I do have The Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. This is the original cover. I got this from Owl Crate when it was published, like way when it came back out. When it came out. I'm actually going to be getting rid of this copy because I've had it forever, and we were blessed with beautiful new covers. This is the sequel, Daughter of the Siren Queen. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's so pretty. And you can't tell me anything else. So I did actually buy the whole series in these editions because it's just gorgeous. Okay, the next one. Do you have a book with a shapeshifter? Am I allowed to use this twice? Shape-shifting fox. It says. Am I allowed to use the same book twice? What are the rules? I probably should have looked that up sooner. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. This book comes up so often for prompts. I love it. This is Wolf Song by T.J. Klune. They're shape-shifting into wolves. Booyah. Okay, the next one. Oh, beautiful. Do I have a book signed by the author? Oh boy, do I. Do I ever. What is a book that I like? and autographed. This is Heartless Hunter, book 1 by Kristen Ciccarelli. This is book 1, I think, of a duology, or so I hope. Beautiful cover. This is the Owl Crate special edition. I also have the Fairy Loot special edition. I really like this book. I'm very excited for it. The sequel, she was very good. It's a little witch, ex-witch hunter romantasy. Witches are outlawed, and it's like high society, and he makes her a dress. It's so good. Okay, the next one, number 7. Do you have a book with a mostly red cover? Well, let's look at my red shelf. I would say this is pretty mostly red. This is The Empire of Dreams by Ray Carson. This is technically the 4th book in a series, but it's like a standalone in the series. This is one of my very first 5 stars as a adult reader. I really enjoyed this. It's a setup that I love in books. So good. So, yes. Red books. Okay. Do I have a book between 287 and 306 pages? Maybe? Oh, this might be too chunky. Oh, she's definitely too chunky. This one's maybe a little bit cheaty because I just finished reading this, if you saw yesterday's video. But Legends and Lattes, 296 pages. Very good, very cozy, good vibes. Do you have a main character who wears glasses? Oh, that is a great question. I feel like I shouldn't be looking in fantasy for that. It's the way that I'm looking at my Dark Academia shelves, and not a single one of these characters I think wear glasses. Maybe in The Secret History, but I haven't read that, so I can't verify. Does he count as a main character? I haven't read this. So this is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. The love interest, who I would argue is a main character, because he's, you know, prominent. He's wearing glasses. I need to read this very badly. Number 10. Do you have a book with a title that has the same name of letters as your first name? Samantha. 8 letters? I recently had to do this and it was so bad for me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Shorter than that. 3, 7. Nope. We said 8, right? Dreadful by Caitlin Rozakis. It wouldn't hurt to be a little more good. This I think is also a cozy fantasy type of story, but like more on the villainy side. Haven't read it. I am very intrigued by it. This is an aardvark edition, so I got that nice buttery smooth cover. Oh, I love these books so much. But yeah, Dreadful. 8. Oh god. Okay. Number 11. Do you have a book with cybercrime or technology as a plot point? I don't read sci-fi, let alone have any sci-fi in this room. So that is tricky. Like the first thing that comes to mind is Scythe, but like it's not necessarily a plot point. I feel like the Scythedom is more of the plot, whereas like the technology is just kind of like a background Big Brother type thing, at least for the first book. Okay, we'll come back to this one. Okay, the next one is, do you have a book written in another language or translated to English? Yeah. This book is translated to English. This is Confessions by Kane Minato, but I do also own an Italian edition of The Fault in Our Stars, Colpa della Stella, I believe, because I've been learning Italian. I took it in college. But Confessions was translated into English. Wonderful book. 5 stars. Incredible. I can't wait to make my mom read this. I think I want to do a review of this soon. It's so good. So dark and twisted, but it's good. Do you have a book written by an Asian author? I sure do. I feel very much that I'm just like devouring this middle shelf. Fathom Folk by Eliza Chan. What a beautiful book. There she is. She was a Scottish-born Chinese diaspora author who writes about East Asian mythology, British folklore, and reclaiming the Dragon Lady, but preferably all 3 at once. So there you have it. I have not read this. I didn't hear super great reviews, and so I've been a little hesitant, but these covers slap. They are so good. Okay. Do you have a book with a moon on the cover? Of course I do. Somewhere. Okay, An Arrow to the Moon. That looks too much like a sun, if you ask me. There's a moon on the spine, but not the cover. Tried and True. The Book of Night by Holly Black. There is a nice moon. People don't like this. I liked it. This was the first Holly Block that I had ever read. This is her adult debut. It makes sense why we haven't gotten a sequel after this came out, because people didn't like this. People didn't really like it. I actually didn't hate it. I didn't have like a big issue. I liked the shadow magic. I didn't mind the main character and her like dilemma. It wasn't like super twisty and surprising. It kind of had some thriller elements though, but I don't know. I like the mystery and the magic. Okay. Do I have an illustrated children's book? Children's? No. What do we consider illustrated? Okay. I will be honest, I don't really have children's books. I'm an adult without kids. Don't really have kids in my family, so I don't really have a lot to pick from. But I do have Kiki's Delivery Service, and not as chapter headers. There is illustrations in it. Just cute little drawings that I assume go with the story, which no, I have not read it. So I'm going to say that this will count because there's illustrations throughout. I'm dawdling on the time. Okay, let's go. Do I have a collection of fairy tales or myths? Yeah. Yes. So we're going to count this one as a yes, but I'm not going to grab the book because the way that my shelves in the living room are done, I'd have to move my entire couch out of the way to get to this one book. But I do have like one of those little pocket editions of the Grimm fairy tales, and so I'm going to count that. But I'm not going to be able to physically hold it for you, but I do own it. Haven't read it. It's like the smallest little print you've ever seen with little like Bible thin pages. Okay, the next one is, do I have a sci-fi fantasy with an alliance between races? An alliance? I instantly thought of Feybound, but I don't think you'd call that really an alliance, but they are because they're Yeah, so Feybound by Sarah L. Arifi. This is a story where we're following elves. Yeah, they're elves, but they end up getting like tossed out of their little community and end up with the Fae, and they work with the Fae. So I would say this is an alliance between races. I would say it's like tough, but like, oh god, the romances happen so fast. This stack of books is getting scary. Do you have a book with a narrow front cover? What? A paperback with a front cover that is slightly trimmed shorter. Narrow on the rest of the book. Yes, somewhere. I want to say this is maybe the only book that I have where the like front flap is a bit shorter. This is Know My Name by Chanel Miller. What a wonderful nonfiction. So well written, so engaging, so heartbreaking. I highly recommend this. I think this is like a required read that everyone in their life should read at some point. It is so good. It's so sad, but so good. But yes, little paperback with flap. I really hate this. I don't like how it looks. Not for me. Number 19. Do you have a book that includes the first chapter of the sequel? Be right back. I needed it after all. Scythe by Neil Shusterman does have the first chapter of Thunder. No, yeah. Thunderhead's book 2? What the frick is book 3? Anyways, Thunderhead, first chapter in Scythe. Booyah. I knew I would need this. It's just like a very handy book for prompts. Like, it just does a lot of things. I also went and looked at my sci-fi shelf, which is limited. I don't really read sci-fi. I don't have a lot on my shelves, which is typically where you would find technologically things. So I think I'm gonna have to say no. I can recommend one if I remember what it's called. If I don't, I'll put it up on the screen here. But it's like a kids murder mystery at a school. It's dark academia, but it's all around like blackmailing through technology, because it's more modern. But I don't own that, so I don't think I can find anything for this prompt. So let's just jump into the last one, which is, do you have a book with a broken spine? What do we consider broken spine? Paperback, Heartbreaker, Heartstopper, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Heartstopper Volume 1, I've read this like 3 times, so I've definitely like broken her in. Spine ain't nice. Lines everywhere, which I know people aesthetically don't like. I agree. I don't like when there's lines in my books, which is why I have the hardbacks, and I eventually want the like colored edition of these, so yeah, I have a problem. I love Heartstopper so desperately, so much. But yeah, technically the spine has been broken in. So, with that said, that ends our challenge at 23 minutes and 41 seconds. A lot of that was running around. Not quite 15 minutes. 15 minutes would have been nice. It would have been the ideal, but you know, I'll take it. Under 25, not bad, not bad. It's definitely a little less stressful when I don't have like a strict hard time limit that I'm trying to succeed. It is sad that I don't have a book with cybercrime or technology. Like, I want to say maybe Immortal Longing might have technology, like, as a big part of it, but I don't know because I haven't read it. I think that's the problem. A lot of the fantasies that I pick up are going to lean more, like, fantastical, and less modern sci-fi. So that's a little annoying, but alas, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, that's my little video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you are interested in doing this, I would like that very much. Please tag me. I would love to see it, and best of luck. If you can beat my 23 minutes and 41 seconds and get all 20, I will bow down to you in your comments, because this is hard. This is tough. These challenges are so much fun though, but so difficult at the same time. Like, I have a rather large book collection, I would say, and I still can't succeed at all these things. It's crazy. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a, oh boy, reading vlog. Wish me luck. Oh yeah. Okay, bye!